Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. We are going to be going into, well, we're right here in the Dragon's Net lair, and we're going to be smashing the dragon here tonight. We're going to show you some different comps. We're going to try out a few things. We're going to see I'm going to show you what my team that is running it is, and see what other teams we can put together that can kind of do this in a decent time frame, or that have more that have a 100% comp than decent time frames here on that end. Yeah, because you definitely want with the super raids, you want 100% win rate, even if it's taking you, 2 minutes, 3 minutes here. Think of it like it taking a minute and a half for one run, right? So very important there, without a doubt. Let's come back, show you this particular team here, what their skills are. I guess what they're wearing, what their skills are. We'll go through that really quick, and then we'll show you a run. Then we'll do a few other runs with some other champions and see what we can put together. This is live, man. So let's have some fun. Next. All right, so we are back here. Let's take a look at this particular team. Let's see the stats. Battle is kind of good everywhere. You cannot go wrong with him. So you can see the stats here. We're not really going to call it out. This is going to have to, we're going to have to go through these stats pretty quick because we're going to show you a bunch of team comps here. Let's see here what we're dealing with. Feel free, if you're watching this after, pause the video. If you need to copy some skills and whatnot, and, come back. Sigmund and High Shield is a beast, kind of wherever he goes. So yeah, you kind of can't go wrong with how he's built here. He's built real solid here. I really like him, and he works really well with under Priest Brogni. Oh snap, what happened there? Let's get Ninja. Well, Ninja's just a boss killer. He's pretty much who I'm going to bring in when you want to kill a boss. Everyone has him, so can't say you don't have this guy. He is free to play. All right, now he's built pretty well. We took off some attacks so we can get some more health on him, so he's a little bit more sustainable here. And yeah, I don't really have too many issues with him anymore. All right, let's keep going. And so the Drakes are also free to play, so you cannot say you do not have her. These are not, crazy champions. They are just well built. Here, tons of resistance, decent amount of accuracy still, enough to complete anything in stage 24, 25 dungeons here, and you got a good amount of health points and defense. All right, let's see a quick run with this. All right, so yeah, you got stuns. We've got burn. We've got strips here from under Priest Brogni. We're gonna have provoke from right there from Sigmund. The High Shield. We'll have freeze here, which is pretty nice. HP burn from under Priest Brogni. So lots, and then poisons. So even when they're taking a turn, we're still ripping down their health pretty fast here. And yeah, you kind of can't go wrong whatsoever here with this particular team. This is a sustained team. You know how, if you've been watching me any number of times, you know how I love me a sustained team. Here, you cannot go wrong. One to two healers, one reviver, and then usually two crazy hybrid DPS who have some kind of control here. So both, yeah, both. Actually, yeah, I guess you've got Sigmund, the high shield with his provokes. He also strips buffs and shields, and then you've got Silver Drakes with studs. And then last but not least, you have the boss killer here, Ninja with freezes. So kind of cannot go wrong here whatsoever. Kind of making sure that you don't really take too many hits here at all. And if you do, they're very minor hits. All right, so when it comes to the boss here, these guys are going to hit hard here. So you're noticing Under Priest Brogny's hitting hard. Ninja's going to hit hard. Still actually hits decently hard here. And Battle Khazar's there to kind of keep them all topped up, get any debuffs off every couple of turns, just like he did there. Get the continuous heals on, and then Ninja just does his thing. You know, as Under Priest Brogny is reflecting as much damage as possible here. So yeah, I kind of cannot go wrong with this team. The hard part and the stuff that really takes time is just going through the waves. I tell you the truth. All right, we're getting some crap gear today, so that kind of sucks. But hey, is what it is. All right, so let's move on to the next team. Ooh, who should I bring in? So everyone should have these two. So we could leave these guys in. Let's say you don't have Under Priest Brogny here, and let's say you just did the last fusion for Sigmund the High Shield. In this particular case here, we're gonna want to have a speed lead here who does decrease defense. You could bring in Madame Series for decrease attack here. You could also do Torment as well here, because he will get the chance to go quite a bit because of the freeze and whatnot here. Yeah, that's not a bad comp there. So yeah, let's try this team real quick. Oh, let's take a look at the new players here and their stats. Nothing to stake home about with Deacon. He definitely needs a re-kit, but he's not terribly built right now. All right, then we have Torment the Cold, and he's got no books on him, so he's kind of like in the worst possible state you can get him here, but he's got good gear on him, so that's really important here. You can kind of see his stats. And he's gonna be taking he should be taking a lot of turns here. All right, so let's not as much control in this team, but there's still a good amount of control. Actually, I should say there's not as much healing in this team. I don't think there's any healing at all in this team. Actually, there's very little healing from Silver Drakes. Yeah, really little healing, but they shouldn't be able to take that many turns here, if at all. And now you're going to start to see Torment go off here because these guys have both shield and HP burns. So as these guys take turns, Torment's going to do his A1, have a chance to freeze here, and he's just going to keep ripping down people here. It's actually kind of interesting to see him just going off. Oh man, yeah, he's having a field day. Yeah, he's having a field day. All right, Torment's having some fun. it looks like we don't have as much burn. Yeah, we don't have as much burn as we'd like here, but that's okay. Nothing super wrong here whatsoever. Yeah, if you have these champions, pretty easy way to go. Don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue here. We've got enough control that it should be a relatively easy run. Man, that is just beautiful right here. You see, each take turns, Torment is going to rip them down. That is hilarious. It's like a never-ending cycle of smash. That's great. Yeah, Torment's so much better built now than he was before. We used him quite a bit in Doom Tower this go around, so I'm really happy about that there for sure. All right, so let's see how we are doing here. I think it's going to come down to all. This is pretty much all going to be about Ninja here. You're not going to see you're not going to see too much damage coming out of the rest of the team here. Yeah, it's all going to be about Ninja, but that's yet again why we brought Ninja into this. Here is just for this specific purpose here, which is taking down the boss. Now this comp is not as fast, but here sometimes you just don't always have the champions that these us content creators have, so that's okay. If you don't, we're gonna do we're gonna do a few comps today. Here we're gonna try out different things. We're trying out the legendaries first. We will try to keep this as free to play as possible here. So, event champions here. We'll do some old school event champions, new school event champions, and we'll try some epics out here as well. Not 6-star. So we're just not going to keep them. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we're going to take Torment out. Let's take out Deacon. We could leave Deacon in. Yeah, we could leave Deacon in. Let's see if there's anybody else we can I want to try Rayan the Conqueror. I really do want to try her here. So, how are we going to get her in here? Definitely want. So, let's increase HP. Let's get Rayan in here. Kind of keep these. So Rayan is free to play. Akatha Seared is free to play. Not super worried about anything here. Yeah, maybe Rayan the Conqueror, but still not super concerned. Now, let's see. Do we have decreased attack? So we have decreased attack on Sigmund. Could we change him out for the Archmage helmet here? Does that make sense? Well, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Would I want to do that? Don't know. Here, wait, hold on. Does she have? Let's see. No, she doesn't have decreased attack. Okay, I'm going to want decreased attack here in whatever team that I do. So, yeah, let's see how this one does. Let's see how these guys perform here. Yeah, let's see how these guys perform. I think we'd be fine. Ooh, totally forgot to show you their stats. I'll show you their stats after we're done. All right, so we should have a ton. We should still have, yeah, the core team is still here to have a ton of control. Right, we're pretty much going to run Ninja and Syl here in pretty much every run. We'll change out everybody else. Because they're free to play, everyone should have them here. Now, this whole team is free to play. So you kind of can't go wrong here whatsoever. Yeah, Ninja provides a lot of utility here. So definitely build him with accuracy here, because his control with freeze and his HP burns definitely help. And then the good thing is the longer it takes you here with Ninja, the more skills he can get off here against ads, and the more his passive is going to kick in. And before long, you'll see him as 2 times the amount of damage that he's putting out when he starts the match, because he's going to have that passive skill that increases his crit damage by 25% and his attack by 100%, which is just ridiculous. You kind of can't go wrong with that one for sure. Yeah, so as it is, we're not doing too bad here whatsoever. Yeah, we use yeah, we're just faster. We got better accuracy. We're not gonna have too many issues here. I'm just noticing something that Scorth, Seared, and Ninja actually synergize really well, because he can put on so Ninja can put on the freeze, and the Scorth Seared can do HP burn here, AoE, which is really nice and really works well for Spider. But actually doesn't work too bad here, and he's a defensive based champion, so really easy to build here in the grand scheme of things, so long as you have gear, of course, on that end. So it hits decently hard, it's nothing insane here. And then having Rand the Conqueror, who can put decreased speed here, and the A1 of a Scorth Seared putting a decrease of crit damage. It just gives you a little bit more sustain here, since we don't have since we don't really have a healer in here whatsoever. One person I wouldn't mind testing here sooner rather than later would be E3 Blood Twin here. Not so much in Dragon as in Ice Golem. Actually, I think I want to have him fired up for Ice Golem here. I know I don't need him for Faction Wars, but I just really want to have him for sure. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. All right, so no and no. Okay, so lots of sold gear. Hey, we're going to be making a lot of money here, so that's good. Here, so not a bad team. Not the greatest team in the world, but not a bad team. I like them. That's why I built them out here. So let's see. Let's see if we can get someone in here who has decreased attack here. Decrease attack. So we can always bring in Madame Series. Speed in arena battle. So this will give Ninja a little bit boost, like all of our champions a little bit of a boost in terms of speed and whatnot. Let's see. Could do Jarag. He would have a decreased attack on his A1. Ally protection decrease of HP. I don't see this being a terrible team. We could take out Sigmund and put in here actually. Could put in. Let's try Saito. Yeah, because these are two champions made after like streamers. Let's see how this goes. I'm not super confident about this actually. I think if I was gonna run this team, I wouldn't run it with him in the lead. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just actually crap. I'll show you the skills. Not the skills. I'll show you how they're built. And here, yeah, not terrible, not great, but not terrible. He's not really. He's there more for support. We've re-kitted this Saito recently, so he's a lot better built than he was before. A lot faster. Really good on the crit rate, crit damage. He wished this was a little bit better in terms of getting that to 100 here, but yeah, we'll have to change some skills, some gear around, and then I think I built this guy pretty good. Yeah, we could use the crit rate, but he has a crit rate kicker. It gives him 30%, so it'll be at 81 for most of the battle here, and then he has a ridiculous resistance. Actually, if I was going to run this team, I would generally run this team with Bad Owl, but we should be okay. Yeah, just to give him the extra crit rate aura. Let's see how this works out. I think this is going to, this might be quite a bit slower, I think. Might not be as much. Yeah, there might not be as much crowd control here, but let's see. A lot of single target damage dealers here. Hopefully that doesn't make it too much of an issue. Yeah, hopefully not. We'll see, I guess. I mean, even with the increase, Saito appears to be hitting pretty well. I believe that was his A1 for 21,000. Yeah, so he's not doing terrible. Here. Seems to be almost the same runtime as that first team that we had come out to play here. Nothing super concerning here. Let's see. Now it's just going a little bit over, so they don't. There's not too much burn here, but they are. I would say this is probably a pretty squishy team, which is why we have Scylla the Drakes in here, just in case anything goes off the rails. We certainly don't want it to go off the rails, but if it does, at least we have some people here to kind of keep us in check, as in Scylla the Drakes. Or to pull our butts out of the fire, one of the two. I'm going to say this is going to be a 4-minute run. That's my thought. Yeah. It's looking like a 4-minute run. Yeah, so still a lot of control here with Ninja just being on the team. So we're not, I don't think we've taken any hits here. Yeah, I don't think we've taken any hits here whatsoever. So we are going to take some hits from the boss. So this is really where it's going to matter. If we have our team set up properly, or if we just have enough damage to kind of get the job done. So yeah, that's all it's really going to come down to. Okay, so at least we didn't take the big hit there. Don't really like that Chirac took a debuff there. Considering he's got a decent amount of resistance on him. But looks like we are rolling up to the end here. Yeah, the speed definitely helped this team. I probably want to have a speed lead in here. Yeah, I'm taking a speed lead for sure. All right, so we don't need that, and we don't need that because the 5-star. Right. All right, let's pull up. All right, so we could do all event champions if we are so inclined. I wouldn't mind doing Rask with under Iron Brago. He's got decrease attack. And then we could get decrease attack. Sorry, decrease defense out here. We do have it on Ninja, so I'm not super worried. Let's get Herndeg in here and see. He's got some turn meter control and some big hits that he can come up to the party with. Oh man, I forgot to show you the stats. Oh, I might remember to do that after this is done. Remind me if I don't. Alright. So yeah, still a ton of control because the Iron Brago's got some control on his A3. So the AoE. Kind of can't go wrong there. And he does hit like a tank, so he is built pretty well nowadays. Yeah, so he's built pretty well. Not too... Oh, wow. And this team put some work in, man. Now I'm kind of looking at Herndeg and seeing he might be putting out some damage here. Yeah, he's putting out a decent amount of damage. Obviously, Iron Brago is too. Ooh. Wow, 78,000. On that stun move on his A2 for Iron Brago. Ooh. Not bad at all. Yeah, it looks like Iron Brago and Ninja are going to be the ones in the lead here for the damage. But sometimes you just forget how good Iron Brago is. He was account changing when I got him. Absolutely account changing. Yeah, he's kind of the guy who started it off for me. I hear like the whole my stance on fusions. I hear just look, I'm gonna do every one. Like I want the legendary champion. I might not book out said legendary champion once I get him, but you know, if he proves to be helpful, here then we'll book him out. We'll get him geared up, and we'll fire it up, call it a day. Here, I personally think Vlad is going to be okay. Probably use him in Faction Wars quite a bit. You know, I need to finish Faction Wars, so it'll work out. Man, Iron Brago is hitting like a truck. Wow. Oh, man, that is nice. All right, so this is just about done. A little slower than our main, than the first team we showed, but not a bad team. Raskis has topped up. We've got the 3 CC guys in Ninja, Silver Drakes, and Iron Brago. And then we've got some turn meter manipulation and just, you know, doing some damage here. Yeah, so this is why it went a little faster, because these two put some work in. Okay. No. All right, cool. All right, I got one last team for you. Just, you know, for us mid-gamers out here who happen to have some of these teams. I don't know if it's one last. Let's see here. Actually, I could leave Rask in here as a defensive lead. Let's see. Who should we bring in? We could bring in. Could we bring in a Cold Heart? Could she make it through this? Is the question. I don't know. Actually, I don't think the way she's built she could. Oh, might as well show you the stats here. There you go. Not built terribly. Tons of resistance here. So, and then crit rate, so that way he can get his heals off every single time. Right. Underclawed maybe. Let's take a look. No, he's not running fast enough, so he's missing gear for sure. Might as well run my damn series in one of these runs. How could we not? And who else? Indeed. Could do Ethos. I don't think he'll survive. Let's see. I don't think he'll survive. Okay. Well, this is a hard one. This is a real hard one. I guess we could bring a Gnarl in here. She doesn't really have any crazy AoE moves. Oh. I don't think this guy will work here. Let's see. Yeah, he's missing a piece of gear. Okay. What is going on? Let's see. I don't really have anyone else that I want to bring in here. I mean, I know what team I'm going to do last, but currently, I guess I could bring in. I wonder if she'll be any good here. I don't think we have enough buffs for her to be any good. Yeah, I don't think we have enough buffs here for her to be any good. Let's try. How about this gentleman, Elder Scar? Not great. Yeah, he's not great. Could bring in here. Yeah, we could definitely bring in Raptor Drath. Let's take a look at her. Yeah, she's got speed. She could use more defense here. I think I build her much like Melga, so high defense, high health points. Here, speed. If we can get crit rate, crit damage in there, great. Most likely no, and just have high resistance. Well, let's see how she does it here. Do I like this team? There's still the control on the back end, so I'm not super worried. And she'll rip off. She'll make sure that Ninja has the opportunity to kill these guys. And we should have a lot of heals here with with Master of Ghosts. She should be healing everybody pretty consistently. So even if the team is able to take a turn. Oh, snap, crackle pot. Okay. Well, this one might not go as well as I think it might go. Oh, we might actually lose this one. Or so the Drakes might just float out. We'll see. Yeah, the ally attack's going to be a problem. Ooh, this is going off the rails. This is going off the rails.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Or so the Drakes might just pull it out. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, this is a little strange. This one might be one of those ones where you don't have enough burn right here, and so it takes you forever to finish this level. I still think Ninja's gonna do well on the boss, but wow. Yeah, wow. Okay, so 2 minutes of takeoff round 1 is not really that great. Not super excited about this team. So I'd scratch this team here. We're still gonna finish this match because I want to get the gear and the points. But this team is not the best team to go with here for this particular match. Ooh. Oh, block revive. Block revive. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that Loria is just not cool, man. That's not cool. Block revive. Yeah, Raptor Drath is not built properly. She needs a rekit. Yeah, she needs a rekit, or she needs to go to 60. Get the, but she needs a rekit. No, she needs a rekit. I think we could build her a lot better. High resistance. High defense. Like, without a doubt, she needs that kind of team around her, or she's going to... she needs that kind of gear on her, I should say. Or she's going to die. Just is what it is. Okay, so we're going to have to foreman this the rest of the way here. And yeah, I hope this doesn't go off the rails any more than it already has. All right. Okay, rolling pretty decently. This is probably going to be a 6-minute run here. So definitely not the best moment here. Now I should keep decrease attack and decrease defense on this boss for the majority of the time. Here. Yeah, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. I guess the question here is going to be, can the dragon put out enough damage to kill us? If he can, then we lose. If he can't, then we win. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's just mostly along. You know, at least it looks like it's 100% comp team. Don't know if we're really gonna know that unless we do literally like 100 runs. But yeah, if these are the only champions you had, you know, you can bring those 3 epics in here with 2 free-to-play legendaries, and it looks like you would be fine. Just take a long time. That's it. All right. Alrighty then. Okay. Oh, snap. I'll press the wrong thing there. All right, so actually, let's do a team setup. So this is the last team we are going to show here. This is normally my main team. So let's see how they do. Actually, so we've seen Deacon, we've seen Underpriest. Let's take a look at Astralon. I think this guy's a fantastic fusion champion here, and you should have gotten him if you were playing the game at the time. Yeah, I think he's got really good overall stats here. I could make him faster though. I think if I was going to do anything, I'd make him a lot faster, you know, 230 speed, and he'd be rolling. And then we got Countess Licks. She's built a little bit better, a little bit more sturdy here, but she still puts out a lot of damage because she goes every time Astralon does his A1. So she's actually get to hit more than Astralon will, and she's got higher crit damage here for sure, and crap ton more accuracy. All right, let's see how this one does. Okay, so this should be an epic amount of control here. Yeah, I definitely haven't built these guys so crazy that they can rip down all these guys pretty quick, or like a one-shot them. I mean, we'll probably need some different champions for that, most likely. Here, if we want to start one-shotting people. Yeah, probably would need a Lydia or something like that. Which hopefully we'll get in the next, 1 or 2 months here, if not sooner. Depends on how many 6x's I can build up here and what kind of gear I can put on them. Alright, so it looks like we're rolling so far. Let's see how they do against this counterattack team. We're going to need... they just roll back skills. Actually, that might work out for us well. Alright. So... I don't know if we're making good time yet or not. Okay, so we're doing pretty good here. Can't say we're doing badly. We're not going to have as much time to finish the boss as I thought. So I'm going to say that this is going to be 250 run or so. If we can ever get down this last person here, oh my goodness. Got a bunch of health. We're not. We're doing some weak sauce hits here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so between Countess Licks and Ashon, they're going to account for at least 2 debuffs here. Okay. Okay, so this got under priest prerogative to reflect some damage from the boss here. Okay, so I mean we're just chugging along here. Nothing really to talk home about this team. I do like our first team the best thus far. Wonder if there is a way to make this team just a little bit better. Here might do that by putting Bad Owl into the mix. We do like the speed of the other champion, so ooh, this might be an interesting conundrum. Yeah. All right, so my official guess about 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. Yeah, very initial guess. Okay. Yeah, Ashron and Countess Licks, they're gonna account for a decent amount of damage here. Especially since we don't have Ninja to kind of rip down the boss in this particular run. But Ninja is very helpful, kinda everywhere, which makes him such a good free-to-play champion. And until the Drakes with the heals, stuns, and increased speeds, you just can't go wrong. Alright, almost done. Yeah, 4:45, almost exactly on the dot. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright, so really even attack here in the middle. Countess looks definitely outperform Nashwan because she gets the extra hits in every time he does his A1. Would I use? I think I might actually sauce the other team in here as our main dragon team here. So let's just remind you. So we did have. That's fine. So we had a Bad Owl, we had Ninja, and we had Sigmund the High Shield as the main group here. And this is a pretty decently fast grouping here. Just because of all the control that they bring here. And then, yeah, just the attacks on point. Here I do have to say so myself. Kind of can't go wrong. Ooh. Alright, so yeah, even got Leech out here, lots of HP burns. Yeah, so even as they're taking turns, even with the poison, they're going to be killing themselves. So that's why this goes so much faster. Yeah, that's literally why this goes so much faster. Okay. That's understandable. Yeah, the reflect damage is nice here. The heals, continuous heals, the speed, boost speeds. Yeah, this is kind of the perfect team here for, at least for me, here for Dragon. Yeah, so this is the team we'll be using the rest of the night, kind of running this overnight, and yeah, kind of calling it a day here. Yeah, so fun. Hopefully we can get some good pieces of gear here while we are worrying about getting this done overnight for Vlad the Vlad the Ghostborn Nightborn here. It's a rolling strong, almost done. My guess is 240 for this particular run. All right. Ooh, that was a little off. Okay. Not a terrible piece. Too bad that's not a 6-star, but not a terrible piece. I'll keep that. And let's get rid of that. All right. All right, guys. That's all she wrote for this particular live stream here. Thanks so much for watching. A pleasure here showing you guys my my comps here for Dragon. And yeah, we're going to see you again next time. Let's chat then.